It's something I want to talk about, and it's a strange feeling that you have. It's a very privileged feeling too, that you sort of get for a little while there as an off-gridder. And that is when the grid areas around you have a blackout. I know when I go to my parents' place that the power's out. Troy says to me that he doesn't know the power's out until he goes into town. And another off-gridder I've heard of lives up on a hill, and they say they look down the hill and see that all the power's out down below and just think, oh yeah, the power's gone out for them. I come over to my parents and my mum's there looking like she's been hard done by, looking sort of, well, you know, sort of a bit, oh well, that's wasted my whole bloody day sort of a thing. Bit sort of disappointed and annoyed sort of at the same time. And she told me that the, you know, power's been off for 11 hours or whatever, or went off last night sometime and still isn't on. And, you know, I'm on the phone trying to find out when it's going to get back on, blah, blah. And they said it was going to be on before this and da-da-da. And you know, she sort of looks like she's been ripped off, and she's pretty annoyed, actually. But it's sort of funny when you're in a position where you know that the grid around you's gone down, you sort of feel very privileged because you still have the commodity that everybody else temporarily doesn't have. And everybody's dying for the power because they're so used to living with it on, and they feel the whole day's stalled and everything. They just can't get going or get moving. And in a lot of cases, that, you know, that is pretty much the case. They're really sort of put out of place for a while there because, you know, they're trying to cook breakfast on their barbecue and all this sort of stuff. You know, and going without their coffee and whatnot. And yeah, it's sort of, you feel sort of pretty privileged for those hours when you know the power's out, because you have the commodity and all these people who are busting for it don't have it, but you've still got it. And you mightn't be able to run a flaming welder, or you may be able to if your generator's good enough, but you've still got the electricity and they haven't. And it sort of makes you feel like you're in a refugee camp and you're the only one who's got a can of food, you know, sort of like that. You sort of feel like you've got something, you know, that the rest of them haven't got, and it's a very precious commodity at that time because they don't have it. And that is the truth. It is a precious commodity at the time when nobody else has it, because you've still got it, and you're the only one with it. And although, you know, it mightn't be a system that moves heaven and earth, like my solar system is only 240 watts with 200 amp hours of batteries, and then my fridge is on a separate system, but, you know, I've still got it, sort of thing. And yeah, it's sort of like it's a strange feeling that you're still alright and you know that all these people are gagging for it but they haven't got it. But yeah, just sort of bring that one up.